So we have a little something special for the holidays. Sneak peek, something to spark off what is to come. We're playing a game of 10 Candles by Stephen Dewey, published by Calvary Games. It is a game of tragic horror, and it is one of my favorite games to run. What you need to know. This game is about telling a story. The story that you will tell is not a kind one, and far from a happy one. It is the sort of story that has sharp edges, the kind that lingers long after it's gone, nesting in nightmares and drifting on every shadow. The kind that no one wants to tell. The kind that needs to be told. This is a story about what happens in the dark. This is a story about survivors trying to light up their little corner of the world and do something meaningful within it in the few hours they have left. This is a story about desperation. It is a story about people like you and I fighting back against the darkness, only to inevitably and inescapably be consumed by it. It's tragic horror because no one survives.
Nah, I'd win.
It's built different.
As much as you actually want to keep your character alive in this one, you're gonna die. But there's one of my favorite lines in the book is, though you know your characters will die, you must have hope that they will survive. So before we get fully into the story of today, let's go through character building. We're going to start with what your character's vice is and what their virtue is. They will be determined by someone else in the group. So for virtue, let's go from the top down, and vices we can go from the bottom up. So Emily, you will choose for Zad, Zad for Lex, Lex for Rob, Rob for Ben.
And Ben for Emily.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's
my
sorry,
brain
that's
shut off. Which one are we choosing right now?
Virtue.
Virtue. And we're on Discord, so you want us to DM those to each other?
Well, these are like public info.
Oh,
the only
okay.
thing that is DM that we need a DM is Brinks, because that's secret. Only the two people involved know.
Got it.
The brink we will find out as we go. Vice, virtue, and the moment of hope can be shared beforehand. So,
okay,
let's go. Emily, give us a virtue for Zad's character. Let's go.
Determined.
Determined.
Determined. Great.
Determined.
You are filled with determination.
Right. Zad, your turn.
For your virtue, we're gonna go with fast.
Nice.
Fast as fuck,
Lex.
boy.
Fast as fuck,
Fast.
boy. Fast as fuck, boy.
Zad threw me off because I was thinking like 7 heavenly virtues, and you hit me with fast.
Yeah, I was throwing a bit of a curve there.
Huh? It makes me rethink everything.
Don't overthink. Go with your gut. Pick something fun.
Stealthy.
Great. Ben's character is observant.
I am observant. Wonderful. Emily's character is self-sacrificing.
Oh, gee.
My favorite. So now that we have that, we are going to go back the other way, which Emily, you get to now decide after Ben did that to you, what his character's vice is, knowing that he is observant.
Also fast as fuck, but like in an evil way.
I mean, any virtue can be another person's vice, for real though. That's why it's other people giving you them, because you can't recognize your own vices and virtues.
Exactly.
It's so opinionated. Also, you are hesitant.
I mean, speak for yourself. I
Hesitant,
fully
perfect.
understand myself in all ways, actually.
So Ben's character is hesitant. What about Rob's?
Rob's vice? Seditious.
Oh.
Is that the sound of Rob Googling what the word seditious means?
It was me. I mean, I will be, just in case. But,
Remember how much we love Rob and their note taking. Came in clutch so many times during Bitney Litany.
y'all aren't getting any notes. I'm writing down my own shit, and y'all are.
True.
Are SOL.
Very seditious of you.
Exactly. Lex, your character is cruel.
Fast and cruel. Interesting.
That's actually pretty
that was my
badass.
senior superlative.
The fast
Like
and
that
the
one.
fast and the
Bear had
crueliest.
opinions.
All right, Lex, you are doing a vice for Zad?
Yes.
What's a better way of saying know it all?
Arrogant.
Conceited, arrogant.
Oh, conceited.
Okay, but like, what about the character though?
Hey!
My other gut reaction was hubris. I think Emily knows why my brain
Solid.
immediately went there.
Emily, your character's vice is self-sacrificing.
Oh my god, you guys.
That is amazing.
Good news, I would die for all of you. Bad news, I have a martyr complex.
Bad news, I'm going to die.
Well, what about the character?
Oh.
I got this sword. It's called self-sacrifice, and guess what? 2 edges.
And they're both for me, baby.
Hey, Emily, what
Hey, Bree.
potential moment in this game will give your character hope?
Self-sacrificing.
Dying.
Can you read an example of what a good hope is?
A personal scene or event that will be played out at some point. In living this moment, a character will have their opportunity to find hope. In the game, when you have a chance to live your moment, you'll get a chance, you'll roll the dice. And if you succeed, you get an additional die to add that you will keep in your pool that will count as a success on a 5 or higher. Whereas every other time, you have to hit at least 1/6, otherwise you fail the roll. But having that hope gives you a little bit of wiggle room.
But hope is more specific. It's like it would be like ascending to the top of the cathedral, or like it's like kind of a specific sort of
it can
set
be.
pressing.
Yeah.
Also, as a note, it's phrased, "I will find hope when."
Yeah. What moment will bring you hope? What do you hope is going to bring you hope?
I will find hope when I aid another in their continued escape.
Mm.
In case nobody can tell, I'm planning on speedrunning my death.
Oh yeah.
Watch
That's
you be
usually
the
my
last
job.
person to die.
No.
So Zad,
Yes, I will find hope when I find a clever solution that looks cool. It is very important that it looks cool for reasons that'll become clear.
excellent. Lex.
Okay, not first thought. First thought is when I do a backflip. It says my vice is that I'm cruel. So, you know what will really ignite my hope? Watching someone else die first.
Yeah.
Yes,
Damn, we are going.
that is so fun.
Okay. Excellent. Beautiful. Rob.
How dare people exit cars in the vicinity of our home? It's insane. It's crazy.
Horrendous. Horrible.
Pretty
Yes,
fucked
we
up.
have
of
our
them.
guest speaker, Bear.
I had an idea, but I don't want to overlap on Lex. I'm trying to think of how I want to phrase it. I'll find my hope when someone else insults the Empire with me.
Mm.
We can do that.
That makes sense considering the scenario, which I sent to y'all like last week, and I will be reading through. Once
And
we're
considering
done with
I'm seditious. Wink.
we'll get to that later, Ben.
I will find hope when there is a chance that I will be reunited with my fellows.
Oh.
Aw.
Oh, don't you worry. There's a twist.
Oh, for sure. See,
It's you. Of course there's a twist. Y'all have had like a week to mentally prepare.
Ben, are you
yeah,
one of
I
them?
used it.
Yeah, I totally did. Ruminated so much.
I re-listened to old episodes in preparation for this.
I basically wrote up the scenario and haven't done anything since.
Perfect.
Now that we have our vice, virtue, and our moment of hope, arrange those in whatever order you wish. As we're going, you can earn those as resources. If we were playing in person, these would be written on cards and you would literally light it on fire and burn it.
It's a lot of fun.
A big part of 10 candles is you usually have 10 tea candles lit. Although, we're changing it up a little bit for the sake of not recording for 3 hours. You all have 6 candles. Your time is very short, and they are very close. Before we get to the brinks of what happens when your character is pushed to the edge and what might happen again, let's see what we've got going on here. This is partially thanks to something Ben vaguely gestured at the beginning of Bitter Litany that I took and ran with to make it sad. You are no stranger to war. It has been looming on the horizon for generations, and now it creeps closer as the Empire has found a potential way to cross the river. You all knew what you were signing up for when you agreed to defend the ravine. You also know what's at stake if the Empire gains control of it. The plan was to make them pay, then make it impassable. But the undead just keep coming, and they brought the brazen with them. The air is thick with ash and smoke and blood. Your ears ring from the battle cries, from the ring of steel on bronze, and from the screams of the fallen. Before the rebellion could begin its explosive retreat, something happened. Something went wrong. You don't know what. You just know that you carry a message that must get back to Zalo. The rebellion has to know about what's coming. The fighting woke up something, and now they are chasing you, hunting you through the day and night. You don't know what they are. You don't know where they come from. You only know that you need to sound the alarm. The rebellion needs to know about the massacre at Dragstaff Gulch before things spiral farther out of control. And it's up to the 5 of you to live long enough to reach the tunnel and let them know. Who do we see escaping through the woods?
I think since I'm fast, I'm probably scouting ahead.
Okay.
I think I'm not just fast, I'm like fast.
You're a runner.
I am a runner, I think. So there's calm and still in the woods, and then suddenly leaves on the ground and grass and foliage are disturbed as I pass the brush and I'm looking around. Introduced to my character, Squalidine Bismarck.
Perfection, no notes, continue.
That might be a Verdreen. The foliage is kind of looking like Venus flytrappy. Darker skin tinged with the green of chlorophyll. And they're looking around briefly before making like a bird call whistle to let everyone else know the way is clear for now.
Working around the peripheries of the group, checking for tracks in the less well-trodden parts of the area, probably covering up tracks where they can, and very often grabbing a small piece of Leviathan bone around their neck. Unfortunately, just Leviathan spine. Very top of the Leviathan is Private Bex, B-E-X, a transfer from the corridor, who seems to be pretty good with natural world.
Cutting through the professional silence, the rehearsed movement of the forest, is the crunching of leaves and snapping of twigs, and a voice which calls out, "Bex, what do you see going forward?" As stepping out from the shadows is a extremely wounded Shadal's corridor nobleman in regalia armor with an ornate rapier at his side. His head is heavily bandaged. He looks extremely pale, and it looks like his hip is bandaged as well. He has taken quite a bit of injury and is limping along with a makeshift crutch. This is Captain Elliot Shays Milligan.
From the foliage behind, you hear, "Well, there goes being quiet." And out walks a guy, a little short and sort of a medium build, dark brown hair, eyebrows a little patchy and growing back in, and their shirt comes pretty tight down at the wrists, and it's open to show that they have what looks like a relatively well-healed wound on their chest. It's one that anybody who's familiar with the Church of Narithma would recognize as somebody who has been eclipsed. And he pulls a small box out of an inside pocket, flicks it open, and it produces a small flame. Pull a cigarette out of somewhere and pop that in their mouth, light the cigarette and start smoking. This is Seifer Claymore, who is the explosives tech that was supposed to be blowing the ravine, and now he's here. Takes a long drag and looks back over his shoulder and says, "You know where the fuck we are?"
Coming up behind you is a bit of a mousy, younger recruit, probably only like late teens at the most. On the shorter side, definitely a little nervous after what we just witnessed. Short hair, wide-eyed, looks like they've just been woken up to the rest of the world. And that is Karina Harlow.
Seifer offers you the cigarette.
Takes it in the most wrong way possible. You don't even know how. Like, entirely too many fingers grubbling around your hands, trying not to burn themselves while trying not to touch you too much, and just like basically chokes on it. I think we're still near the we're past the rendezvous. We're on the way back.
Take another hit of that. There's a mild paralytic in there that'll cut down on the trembling.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, no, it's tensane for focus and mild paralytic to keep your hands from shaking. It'll keep going out here.
And don't hog it. Pass it on.
I was told it was puff puff pass, so I need to puff again.
We should
Yes.
all take a short moment and take stock of what's happened and where we're going. So, let's do that. And then we
Why?
enter into some kind of a game menu.
Why are you all talking so loud?
I'm not.
That brings us to the breaks, and I think we'll go, I guess, back in the order that we went before. So the brink is what happens when your character is pushed to the edge of fear, hopelessness, and desperation. It will be in the format of I saw you blank, and we're gonna go around, except for instead of me being skipped, Emily, you get the special honor of getting to say I saw them do blank.
Oh, establish the first truth about them.
Yeah, establish the first fact about what they are, because they are not connected to the Empire. We're not going to say this out loud. This stays a secret until, until it comes up. So after rolling to resolve a conflict, if your brink is active, basically, if you've burned everything else and you're at your brink, you can choose to embrace your brink and reroll the entire dice pool. If it results in a success, you can keep your brink and embrace it again. If not, the brink is burned, the candle is darkened, and hope is lost. This also counts if you try to live your moment and you fail that roll. Your hope is gone. We darken a candle, and we move on. The moment that you thought would bring you hope does not bring you hope. And also, once you get that sent, I will have each of you write what the final message your character would leave behind should they fail. Just write it out. We'll have you read it when you die.
And this one has to go on the bottom?
Yep.
It's what's left when everything that you're proud of about yourself, shamed about yourself, and your hope is all burnt away. It's what's the only thing that's left.
And then you die.
And then you die.
Unless you're Ben. He's apparently built different.
Hmm.
That's true.
Worse.
Wait, no, I'm obsessed with. Yeah, I'm built different. I'm built way worse.
Yeah.
You don't know how many manufacturer errors went into me.
Constructed alternatively.
Yeah, I came
like-
back wrong, I think, is the
You're trying to get to a tunnel, but you couldn't go back the way you came. So you're trying to figure out how to find the tunnel while being hunted by them.
Yeah, I don't believe any of us are cartographers or navigators necessarily.
The 5 of you are taking a moment to figure out what you're gonna do next. You've got a little space between you and them, whatever they are. And you know what you need to do.
I mean, there's a lot of tracks going all over the place, right? Around here, it looks like there's a lot of scattering happening, so I can't really tell what the best direction is, to be honest. It's kind of a freaking mess.
Squallow, you know where the nearest? Do you know where the nearest tunnel head is?
So in this game, can I just say yes? I don't.
Yeah, more or less.
You could say you know where it is, but that doesn't necessarily mean you're gonna be able to get there.
The GM will stop you and tell you whenever you need to roll for something.
Gotcha. Okay, I was like, how much freedom do I have in this one? I don't know.
Squally, do you know where the nearest tunnel head is?
I think so. Sorry, a little frazzled.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I figure we just get there, we all dive in, I blow it behind us, and we get moving. Easy.
It is likely in our best interests to not travel alone. I had noticed that some of the sets of tracks were obviously cavalry. We could consider following those and trying to link up with them. That would provide us with transport. In addition to superior force of arms, if we are in fact being pursued by Imperial marauders.
That's what you reckon those were, Imperial marauders? Sure. Okay, fine.
I don't think those were marauders.
Well, if you think we should follow the cavalry, I like the tunnel plan. Sir.
Oh, that's right, you're a private.
Of course there's Imperial marauders. By my count, there were Imperial enforcers, including rank and file, just your standard ghouls. I saw Brazen among them, and then, I mean, we all know, we've encountered the Empire plenty of times. There are horrors aplenty among them. You always have to expect the unexpected.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly, I just stay away from the scary things.
Now, by your reckoning, which do you think is closer, the tunnel head or where some of our mounted forces have scattered?
I mean, I personally know the tunnels like the back of my hand, so I will always prefer the tunnels.
In situations like this, does it turn into like a voting situation, or
I don't know, your army.
if it is, I'm gonna vote tunnels. Sir.
Hey, your army, pointing to everybody else. Your army, your army, your army. I'm a contractor. So,
Bro, I run fast.
fair. Then why don't you run us fast to where this tunnel is?
Oh, I can get there without you all super quickly. I mean, I could leave you here.
That is not in our best interests.
But then what
We-
if you don't make it back? Then nobody can. We might not find this without you.
Yeah, that's why I'm still here.
Yes, correct. We are better together. Well, I suppose in order to preserve the chain of command, I will elect that we pursue the tunnels, as seems to be the will of the party present.
Yeah.
Just gonna move on. Seifer takes like a last drag of the cigarette and just drops it into the ground, scuffs it out, kicks some dirt over it. Well, it's gonna move on.
Who's taking the lead to try and find the tunnel?
Oh, I'm pulling up the rear. I'm watching our back.
I assume because I know the tunnels and I'm fast, I will be in the scouting position most of the time.
Yeah.
Sounds like.
Give me the roll then. Roll 66. You are looking to hit at least 1 6. If you hit a 6, Get 1/6, you succeed. Any ones, leave your dice pool and go to mine.
Ooh.
None
Oh,
of them
So
are
if you have,
six.
if you have a vice or virtue on top.
That's a rough day.
Dear listeners, I don't think you understand how bad this roll was.
I mean,
The highest number you got was a 4. Would you like to burn either your vice or your virtue, whichever you have on top, to re-roll the ones?
That's my vice. I think I'm fine to stop being cruel in this moment.
So you're burning that, and then you get to roll 2d6.
so when you stop being cruel, is this you?
Oh no! That's Snake Eyes. We re-rolled 2 ones and we got 2
Ones were
ones.
re-rolled to ones. So, Squaladine, how does your cruelty help you in this situation that doesn't actually help in this situation?
I think me losing my cruelty is me going, I could just leave them all for dead and for sure get out of here. I absolutely could.
And then you realize that you don't actually know how to get there.
No, I think I go, actually, maybe leaving other people to die isn't a good idea for the greater saving my
You need
own
meat
life.
shield.
I do need meat shield, it's true. But like, I need Zalo to survive because I live there. Not necessarily because I care about the people there, but like, they like keep me safe most of the time. And just in case I can't do it on my own, I should stay with these people and bring them and not just leave them there. I come back after scouting. I simply don't just run ahead, leaving them forever. And somehow running back would have been a better idea. But I'm not sure what goes wrong.
We get to see the consequences after we deal with the fact that a candle has gone out. You're down to 5 candles.
That was quick.
I get to describe the consequences of the failed roll, but first, the world is dark, and we are going to go around and establish 5 truths. It can be about the situation, yourself, or them. There are some limitations. You can't undo your failure, but you can maybe give yourself something else. No messing with other players' agency and no making them weaker, but you can establish an interesting fact about them. Let's start with Ben and work our way up the list.
They also know about the tunnels.
Emily.
Since we have been on this mission, none of you have seen Karina pull a weapon.
Not only has Bex not used a family name, but Captain Elliot Shays Milligan would also know that there isn't even a family name on like their transfer paperwork. Like it's just Bex.
Seifer has 4 sticks of dynamite.
Is your name Seifer because C4?
Maybe.
I knew there was going to be
Yeah.
something in there.
Every time. See, and Claymore is a type of mine.
So Lex, you get to establish the final truth of this round.
They know about the tunnels because of something I did.
Yes.
So to end the truth-telling portion, we're gonna do a little call response thing. I say the world is dark, you say we're still alive. The world is dark.
And we are
We are
still
alive.
alive.
So as we see Squaladine running off to try and find where the tunnel entrance is, you can't find it. It should be there. You find the spot where it was and it's not there. As you start to run back, you hear the telltale signs of some sort of monster that's not them. It's just a random monster in the woods that's really close to where everyone else is hanging out, but maybe they haven't noticed it yet. And maybe it hasn't noticed you yet. But there's something nearby and it's hungry. As you get back to the rest of the group, what do you do?
Very quietly. Something's nearby.
What do you mean something?
If I knew what it was, I would have said what it was.
I already heard that. Quite a ways off. Here, someone hand me a shield. Elliot pulls his rapier.
I imagine it's your shield that you make me carry. I hand to you.
The man is injured. He's not carrying his own shield right now.
The man's a noble. He's not carrying his shield ever.
And I lean the shield up against the tree, and I just start bashing it with the hilt of the rapier, making an awful clattering sound to drive whatever it is away. I believe I have correctly identified it as something that is afraid of loud noises.
Give me a roll. Remember, you have... Oh, actually, no. When refilled, so you have 5 dice.
Yep. Here we go. Boy, that's a rough day.
Wow.
Hey, that's somehow worse than
What
Lex's
is
roll.
happening?
Yeah, highest is 3, and I got 2 1s on there, so that's really bad. I am going to burn Observant to re-roll them 1s, and I'm going to get 2 1s. Check it out. Watch. Ready. Here we go.
Ready. Oh.
Worst
Hey!
round of 10 candles anyone's ever played.
That's like having 4 1s.
We could have done 10 candles.
The way we're rolling,
this
this is going
rate.
really bad.
Uh-huh.
We might find some secret hidden candles later.
This is
We'll
gnarly.
figure something out.
Failing forward.
The world is dark.
I just killed another candle. I'm
Yeah,
so
you did.
sorry.
So funny.
Then,
It happens.
establish a truth.
They didn't completely know where we were until just now.
Wow, thanks, buddy.
Good job. Emily,
There is another tunnel entrance nearby.
you weren't the only ones sent out with a message. There's another group, but you don't know that.
They don't harbor any ill will to people. Anything they do, it's not like malice or hate. In fact, I feel like they don't really fully grok what people are.
World is dark.
And we are
alive. Yet we're still living. I couldn't remember what it was.
No, it was perfect.
As your noble and wizened captain begins clanging the hilt of his blade against the shield to make just the loudest racket, you don't scare the monster off. Instead, it takes it as a challenge, and you hear this growling noise that sounds like it's coming from more than one thing. It's like multiple creatures growling at once. It's not running towards you, but it's slowly approaching.
Bex is gonna do the bravest thing they've ever done in their life, and they're gonna like jump and grab the shield out of your hand and just start booking it in the opposite direction of whatever the sound is.
I suppose that's our cue.
Yeah, I won't make you roll for that. You just take off into the woods.
Elliot Shays Milligan grabs his crutch and starts hobbling as fast as he can after Bex.
I think Seifer is going to scoop up underneath an arm to help you along. Come on, old man. Let's keep moving.
Karina would do a bit of that, so we're by either side, just pulling you along.
I think that moves things along faster, but Elliot drops his crutch because now he's got people under Bull's arms. So if he's...
Oh, I have 2 hands. I can hold it. It's fine.
Okay.
You drop it, and
I
Karina
only
just
have
picks
2
it up.
hands, but I do have 2 hands.
Damn, I was gonna trip him as a distraction.
As we move through the environment here, at one point we managed to find our way to a crag that goes between 2 rocks, and we can hear whatever it is closing in behind us as we all push through. And at a certain point it gets narrow enough that it's too narrow for Captain Elliot, Karina, and Seifer to fit kind of abreast. And so Seifer ducks out from underneath Captain Milligan's arm and looks back, reaches into his shirt to pull something out, and looks back and Do I see what's chasing us?
You do. It's not moving particularly quickly, because it knows you can't outrun it. But you see this large, multiple-headed creature. It's got 5 heads. Mixture of scaly and furry. It's basically like Cerberus meets a Hydra.
Puppy.
Scaly puppy.
Yeah, Seifer pulls the box out, flips it open, brings the stick of dynamite to his lips, and looking quickly up the sides of the crag, bites off a chunk of wick, lights it, and then throws the stick of dynamite up into the air where it lodges underneath a rock further up. I think I go ahead and roll.
Yeah, I'm like, give me a roll to see if this breaks like you think it's going to.
Break this curse.
Come on, no.
Hey, we got to a
Wait, good.
5.
Hey,
Our first
Oh my
5, gang.
God.
Let's go.
And a
fucking
triple 1.
Go!
A 5 and 3 1.
Can I-
Oh my.
Can I burn a hope on this?
You-
Or do you have to do the hope in order to burn
it
it?
depends on your stack. It depends
Okay.
on what order you've stacked them in. You have to go from the top down, with the brink being the last.
Okay. So I'm going to then, I've got my vice on top, I've got conceited on top.
You get to reroll those 3 ones and see if we get a 6.
Which means it's never going to help again. But Jesus fucking Christ. That is
Oh
a
my
2,
God,
3, and a
that's
4.
such a break.
Hey, we're good. If we're playing Yahtzee, that's a small straight, baby.
And 3 of a kind.
Small
We've got a
straight?
great roll here.
Not in this chat.
Not in this chat.
2, 3, 4, 5. We would have had it.
But we're not
Fucking
playing Yahtzee.
Hell.
The dynamite lodges. But something on the stone sparks as the wick touches it and the fire starts to crawl along the stones, creeping slowly down towards you. You either have to find a way forward or go out and face the beast.
I say, is that supposed to happen?
Seifer turns back and says, nope, and pulls out the other 2 sticks of dynamite and then runs into the fire. They are many.
Okay.
They are legion.
Delightful. Absolutely delightful. Lex?
Seifer actually had more than 4 sticks of dynamite, and I was holding it for them. We have 1 more
You just have more explosives?
for future use, probably.
You just have 1 more.
1 more.
Okay.
I assume 1 is what I'm allowed in this moment.
Sure.
Rob.
You don't have a restriction. If anyone were to survive long enough to get back to the inciting incident of where they appeared, they would discover that the bodies littering the ground have been dissected as if being searched for something by them.
Can I change mine? I don't like they are many.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go, instead of they are many, I'm going to go with they have a will to survive.
Ooh.
So for yours, Rob, basically they are looking for something.
They seem to have a predilection to cut open corpses as if looking for something, yeah.
Because the world is dark.
And
we
we
are
are
alive.
still alive.
I was muted, but we're live.
The stone that is surrounding you, all have kind of filed into and squeezed into this crevice, is slowly starting to be covered in flame. There is a monster on the outside, and you're not entirely sure where they are. What do you do?
The only way out is through, lads. And Elliot runs deeper into the crevice as fast as he can, on his bracing his arms against it, trying to escape the beast, away from the beast.
So the crevice had gotten narrow.
Is it narrow or is it short?
It's narrowing down.
Is it narrowing to a terminus or is it just narrowing?
It's just narrowing. We don't know for sure.
Okay.
The dice will probably say terminus with our luck so far.
Yeah, Elliot's looking for way to run away. Who is going to take action, and what action are you taking?
Hey, what? Mouse. I look
Yeah.
over at Mouse.
Hmm?
Here, take this. I hand you the stick of dynamite.
It's dangerous to go alone, especially in fire. Here, take this.
I start scooching ahead a little bit faster.
Should I give this to Mr. Claymore?
Max will get up close. No, it's yours now. I think it's your responsibility.
Just staring wide-eyed and confused at the stick of dynamite.
As everyone is wedging themselves further and further into the crevice, trying to get away, you're leaving it to the child
Well, yeah.
to kill a monster with dynamite. Okay.
Why wouldn't you give dynamite to a child? Also, I'm a teenager. That's like so an adult in these sort of places.
True. So, what does Karina do? You have dynamite. All the adults are being cowards.
We don't know where that crevice goes. All I know is that there are monsters out there, and Seifer just ran out by himself into fire. And I don't like that. Nobody's supposed to be alone right now. We need to stick together. So I'm just gonna be like, keep your heads down for the smoke. It's bad for you. And go back out of the crevice.
Are you going back towards where Seifer and the monster are?
The source of the threat that we know of, because we don't. I mean, there might be threats that way too, but there's like 3 of them. They're fine.
Yeah, the second you do that, I go, it's just the 3 of us now. We can make it.
Hey.
What was so remind me what the monster was. It was like a chimera, 3-headed.
5-headed.
Yes,
Five-headed.
it has
Five-headed
5
Cerberus,
heads. It's like a mix of Cerberus and a Hydra.
Now, is it like
Uh,
all 3 Cerberus heads and then 2 Hydra heads, or?
I don't know. What would Dr. Gawain have made that was a mix of Cerberus and Hydra?
Shocking.
My imagining is that like it's 5 different like if you imagine like dog and lizard head as like a slider, it's like 5 different headings, right? Like basically,
Yes.
Gawain was like, I need to figure out the best possible head for this monster. So let me put all 5 on one monster, and we'll see which one eats the most
it's an
soldiers.
animorph.
Could they
It's an
animorph?
animorphs cover. Yeah, it's an
Like
animorphs
the far
cover.
one is all lizard, the all like mammalian, and then as you go towards center, it's just the.
And they're all hungry and want to eat you. What are you going to do, small child with a stick of dynamite?
Seifer is tangled up between 2 of the heads. I think one of the second from the dog head is has like a bleeding eye and is kind of reeling, and I think the most lizard head has one of the sticks of dynamite in its mouth as Seifer is just trying to wrestle this thing.
Is the stick of dynamite ready to blow?
If we can get it lit.
Okay then.
Was
I don't know that I really want to light a stick of dynamite and throw it and then try and get him out of there. So I'm just gonna pull out my dagger and run at the chimera and try and stab it.
first time we've seen you pull a weapon. Let's get that roll. You have 3.
And if that weapon might seem a little strange in its metal composition, don't worry about it.
We gotta have a 6 coming. We're due. It's our turn.
We're
That's
due.
how dice
We're
work.
owed one.
I
It's
don't know.
our
Right now they're
time.
taunting me with a 666 until I hit roll it.
It's our time down here.
All right, Goonies. Hey, there's a 6!
Oh, it's
Hey!
a double six. Good lord.
They exist.
There's also a 1.
Yeah,
is
so
also
you,
1.
you do succeed, but I will add, I got 2 6s, so I get to narrate your success unless you want to snuff a candle and seek control of the narration.
I could also burn and re-roll the 1 and see if we could tie. Which Why hold
Burn
on
it,
to
burn it,
my
burn it, burn it,
virtue
burn it.
Yeah.
when it's
No, you don't
also
need
my
that.
vice? Burn it. I
Go for
don't
it.
think I need to explain in any way how self-sacrificing applies in this situation. So
No.
let's see. Why?
1 into
Oh.
1.
Okay.
We keep
Thank
doing that. We
you.
keep re-rolling ones out of ones.
Oh, rough. That's Nar.
Do I want to snuff another candle, or I'll just let Bree have this? I think.
So, Karina, you run forward and you stab the creature kind of near the base of the necks, almost.
Wherever I can reach with a good overhand.
As the blade sinks in, it takes effect immediately, and the creature just reels back. And it starts to shrink away from you as is reacting very poorly to the blade. But I don't think anyone else notices, because as it shrinks back, the area starts to fill with shadow and smoke. And it runs away. But not because it's scared of you. It's gone! We can get out of the burning crevice now.
I'm assuming it drops Seifer from its mouth.
Yeah.
Runs off, dragging you along.
Seifer falls off, rolls, pops back up, and is like, "Oh, hell yeah. Great. You did it. Let's get the..." Looks around at all the shadows. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, let's do that. That sounds great. Although,
All right, let's go.
right. Let's go. Oh, I have another stick of dynamite.
Which is good, because it ran off with the stick.
Yeah, Seifer lights it on the still burning walls that are burning for no adequately explained reason, and drops us behind us as we just book it out of there.
Are you pushing us deeper into the crevice then? Are we trying to push all the way through that?
We're trying to get to the other side of that thing. There's nowhere else to go. You guys hear a big boom and feel the walls rumble.
I think we hear the big boom just as we come on the other side.
As you manage to squeeze through it, it was uncomfortable. It was not a particularly fun time. You've got like scrapes and like holes in your clothing now, but there is a big cavern at the end, and you don't see any obvious ways out, but there might be something you can't see.
I think you actually had to push Elliot through the final gap, and some of his bandages are starting to rip open, and and like you can see just how bad some of his wounds are, and he's like seeping nasty, pretty dark venous blood as well, as he like hurriedly tries to like throw something together so that he doesn't bleed out in front of everybody.
That'd be embarrassing.
I was gonna say
I'm gonna
that.
be nice and not
Stop
make you roll for
it.
that.
Nah.
I think Bex has stayed back and was like waiting for the last possible second, and when he sees the other two coming up, will like help them through and look very relieved and grateful that they made it.
Oh, good. You didn't die in the explosion.
Yeah, get through the cavern, look at my dagger, wipe the weird blood question mark on my sleeve, put it away, and just like looking dead-eyed at Squalidine.
Oh, you should bottle that if you can. Chimera blood's super useful.
Oh, yeah. No, there's all sorts of shit here. I think Seifer goes and starts like actually ripping the patch of your sleeve off.
Sleeve.
Was it your sleeve that you had wiped it on?
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
fine.
Sure. Yeah. No.
I don't need it.
No, I mean, like, it'd be acidic. You don't want that shit touching your skin. Like, big rip. How about y'all? You guys, everybody still with us?
Are these the caves?
You're in the cave, and the crevice behind you has been very thoroughly sealed shut by a vague explosion and burning walls.
Captain Elliot like has sort of a hand on his hip as he looks around. Are these the Basberg tunnels? I've never actually been in one.
I don't think they are.
There's something about it that feels a little similar, but not exactly. It's not quite.
They might be, but I don't think I've been in this one specifically.
I thought you knew them all like the back of your hand.
Sometimes you wake up, there's a mole there.
So I mean, that's at least we're here. That means we're safe, right? I mean, this side's sealed. They're not coming in.
I don't feel too safe.
You know, until we starve.
No, we're not going to starve.
They're not after us anymore, though, right? Like we can get to the place where it's familiar, but they don't know how to get into these places. Only y'all do, right?
You don't think that they can follow a trail of explosions and smoke?
A trail like that?
Yeah, it's a little obvious, don't you think?
Yeah, they're gonna find a pile of fucking rocks. I've got this place pretty well sealed in. Hell, I've got one more. Do you want me to blow this end too? We'll just have to back away a bit. They can't make it in here.
Maybe it'd be better if they could, and then we could blow them up.
Unless they're going to be able to move several tons of rocks very quickly, we're good. We can take it easy. Because they can't get in, right?
Someone has a chance to do something so funny at the end of the scene.
Well, it would stand to reason that any reinforcements will also be lured by the explosions, and they would likely dispatch them rather quickly. Wouldn't you agree?
You still have to get word back to Zalo about what happened.
But we can take our time with that. They can't follow us here. They don't know where the tunnels are.
Take our time. This is an urgent mission. You think we're just running away and we can take our time?
I think during this argument, I've already started scouting around.
You're right, Mouse.
You-
We need to jump into action.
We ran out of time when they started to cross that route.
This is the time for decisiveness. Right. Turning to like the adults.
Elliot slowly slumps down on a rock and just sits and then kind of looks at everyone, kind of like with a really weird faraway look in his eyes, and simply says, "Well, I'm feeling a bit woozy, and I think, yes, I think it's best if we stay put. At least most of us, until we can be found. Yes, that's obviously the correct course of action. Why wouldn't it be?"
Squaladine, wait up. I'm gonna go.
Seifer comes over and starts like redressing your wounds. Hey, breath of fresh air at least. They can't follow us in here.
Right, you go on ahead and come on and fetch me.
No.
Yes,
no.
go on ahead and do
You're coming with.
There is no obvious way out, but I believe we have Bex and Squaladine attempting to
Go
find a
in the
way out.
cave.
Right, yeah, like you can. There are people going into the caverns. Yeah, obviously. So what Elliot is saying is he's gonna sit his butt down and wait.
That's fair, and that makes sense, but at the moment, you all do not know for sure if there is a way out. Let's get a roll from Bex this time.
If I see Bex also looking around, I'm gonna use the like big Venus flytrap like vines on my back, to, like latch onto the walls and like climb my way up like Doc Ock, like,
Hell yeah.
scuttling upside down style.
I forgot you were Verdreen.
Yeah.
To note, Seifer's line of argumentation is that we have plenty of time now because they can't pursue us through the tunnels. A thing that we know is not true.
Uh-huh.
Also, you don't know for sure if you're in the tunnels proper yet.
Uh-huh.
Eh,
Also, at no point did we say Squaladine knows that they let
Yeah.
them know.
fair. I was just giving you the opportunity.
Captain Elliot puts a hand on Seifer's shoulder and squeezes it. No, I don't think you're getting my meaning. Go on with the others, and I'll hold here in case someone comes and does a sweep.
Seifer looks at Captain for a long time and pulls out their little cigarette case. You want one for the road, or?
No, I don't smoke.
Well, see you around, old man. And Seifer pats the captain on the shoulder and turns away.
Hey team. I rolled a 1 and a 4. I'm gonna re-roll the 1 because I was seditious and refused the order to stay with the captain for a little bit. Hey, and I'm not about to break fucking tradition, team. That's a
Let's
one rerolled into a one.
Fucking go.
Oh man, that's rough.
Wow.
So, before we get to the result of that, because you were looking for like way to get to the tunnels, a way to continue on, the world is dark. Rob, establish a truth.
They want us to go down this cave system.
When Seifer redressed Captain Elliot's wounds, he noticed that one of the wounds, the hip wound in particular, the veins around it are turning black and the skin is becoming cracked and pale.
Dead steel.
Was necrotizing, maybe?
Worse than necrotizing.
Dead steel.
Necrotize me, Captain.
World is dark.
And
And
we
we
are
are
alive.
For now.
Bex, you do find a tunnel. You do find a way forward. And it feels to everyone exactly like you're in the Basberg tunnels.
Finally, some good luck.
So, you enter. And you start following what feels like a familiar path, leaving the captain behind to basically cover your escape. And you travel for a while before you realize you feel hungrier than you should. You feel almost shaky with hunger even though you ate not that long ago. And you feel tired, and it's almost like more time has passed than you thought. And you almost start to wonder if you're in the tunnels, or maybe there's a reason this part was cut off. But you don't know how to get back.
Permission to have for a meal break, no, right. Hey, Colleen, the tunnels are familiar now, right? You know where we're going now?
You're definitely in the tunnels. It feels wrong. Something doesn't feel right, and the farther you go, the more wrong it feels.
I think the cruel thing right now would be to tell the truth.
We're down to one dice. It's time, it's time,
We have
lads.
2 days. We have 2 days.
Oh, we're at 2. Okay.
I think this is the wrong tunnel.
Oh.
But it's not like we can go back.
No. Any idea if we should go left or right here then?
I always go left when in doubt.
Which one smells better?
Do we want to get a roll from Mouse to see?
Do we? Do we want that? roll?
Clearly we do.
I'm just trying to make sure everyone gets a chance to roll something. Although I think at this point everyone has, but
I think we've all had our failure.
yeah. So you get to roll 2.
Well, not total failures.
To be fair, you are our heavy hitter.
That doesn't say much. And also, I realize I should have used my hope because I could have used my
Nerf
hope
Emily.
earlier.
Emily
But
Imba.
yeah, right. Come on, 6s.
Snake eyes, baby.
Oh
Ooh.
no.
Hey, you could burn your hope because you're not the first person to die.
I haven't.
Well,
died
nobody's
yet.
dead yet. Nobody's dead yet. But also, I can argue that I can use my moment and use my hope. Because Aiden and others' continued escape is exactly what I'm doing.
Exactly. Give us another 2d6 roll.
Uh-huh.
And with my hope die, so...
No, this is to see if you get hope.
Oh no. I got a
Total of 6.
I saw the
Adds up to
total and
six.
got real excited for a second.
It's 4-2, listeners at home.
Abandon all hope, ye who enter here. What in the Dante's Inferno are we doing right now?
I need everyone to know how much of a statistical anomaly this is so far. We have rolled 32 dice, and with 1 6.
I'm pretty sure we would have done better with physical dice, but that's a lot harder.
Roll dice with friends just really does not like all of you.
Roll Dice
Not
with
today.
friends
So-
heard we wanted a shorter session. It was like, bet.
That.
Perfect.
Hope is lost. The candle goes out.
Oh my
Woo!
god.
The world is dark. You get to establish one more truth.
We are close to a way out.
And the world is dark.
And
And
we
we
are
are
alive.
alive.
Karina, you sniff the air, trying to decide it. There's not really like a noticeable difference, so left it is. And you continue walking down the tunnels, hoping you will get to a place where Squalidine recognizes where you are. You are safe now that you're in the tunnels. They shouldn't be able to find you. Most people don't know how to navigate the tunnels unless you're a runner. So technically the rest of you are safe, and you could just hunker down. But it still doesn't feel quite right, and you haven't seen any signs that anyone has been in this section of tunnels. Which is deeply weird, because the tunnels are constantly being used. The area you're in hasn't seen any traffic of any kind for a very, very long time. It's almost like this section was abandoned for a reason. And I'll say, Bex, there's something scratching at the back of your mind, something that you can't remember because it was erased, but there's something that could explain why.
We need to keep moving as fast as we can, I think. We gotta get out of here. We gotta get the frick out of here.
That's what I'm doing, Private, and you can say fuck.
Small child to military official.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Hey, Squalidine. You're probably the one that's gonna get out of here if one of us does. And I'm gonna take my little piece of Leviathan bone off and wrap it around a letter. Be like, just, when you make it out, just, not even like hold it to you to grab, just like put it into your hands. Like, this is your property now.
Yeah, okay, kid.
Yeah.
Why does everyone keep giving you stuff?
I don't know.
It's your fast.
True.
Them fast, yeah.
You are a runner.
I can
Rebel and a
quickly get it
stunner.
back.
Our Seifer and Karina reacting as you're continuing to... I picture this as a walk and talk because you're all nervous and you need to get somewhere where you can get the word out, but you haven't found it yet.
Yeah. Only way out is through.
Aren't there supposed to be signs of when you're getting like towards the surface or something in caves, like moisture?
Not in
Plants?
these ones.
Well, what are we looking
Magic
for
caves.
then?
It's not a sign you're looking for. The caves tell you.
Okay.
Hey, cave,
What are the caves?
please.
Pax, do you want
Directions
to give us a
would be
roll?
Yeah.
nice.
Fuck yeah,
God,
I
that's
do.
what we're burning our
Private
last
Bex,
candle on.
cave talker.
1d6.
1.
Let's
Do you have
fucking
anything to
go.
Yeah, I do. I can burn being stealthy, but that feels.
There is
alright.
no hope.
Yeah,
do it.
do it.
Do it. Come on.
You
You
just
can't
got
hide.
rid of- I mean, you did get rid of your stealth when you were suddenly
Yeah,
talking
true.
to
When
a
I
cave.
started yelling at a cave,
Uh,
because I will. Yeah, I rolled a 1, rerolled to a 4.
You ask this, and as the final candle goes out, you just hear a voice responding. Why would you want to leave? You just got here, and the world goes dark. For all of you.
We ain't gonna be alive no more.
I don't think anyone really finds out what happened.
We might find out in a later game where we'll end up exploring a cave.
Your final messages do somehow make it back to Zalo.
Oh, our messages were for Zala. Oh, I
It's
misunderstood.
no, it's whatever your character's final message.
Yeah.
Can I
would
have
be.
a moment with my final message?
Yeah.
The captain does get back to Zalo and delivers it personally in ghoul form. He is fully enthralled, walks all the way back to Zalo, doesn't deliver it until months later, and hands it to someone at the door, and then collapses right then there at the spot. And his message is simply this: My queen, it shan't be long that the assault on the gulch will be lifted and the paltry forces of Empire sent back east to their coffins. Then we will be free, all of us, to dig deep of this fertile earth and take our corner of the world. I bid ye send aid and reinforcement. They are scattered following a chaotic battle at Dragstaff Gulch, and assuredly would be easy to pick off by cavalry and forces at sea. Your best and finest attendant, Captain Elliot Shays Milligan.
It's a pretty bright day. It's the day before a new moon, and a woman is putting the finishing touches on a painting that she's been working on all month that she's going to burn that night. She has like a little holy symbol of Narithma, which I don't know if we ever really decided on what that is. No, it's a little, like, she's got a starling pin. Yeah, that's holding on her cloak. And as she's finishing that up, there's a fluttering of paper and a neatly folded origami starling floats out of the sky and lands in her lap. And she can see that it's been burnt at the edges. And as she opens it, inside there's what looks like a couple of seeds and the words, "Would you look at that view?" And then one of the seeds, when it hits the air, combusts in this way, and a flower of fire blooms out of it, and it burns up the starling.
I do think similar to Ben, but also very dissimilar. I do deliver my message personally, but I'm not in one piece. Imperial soldiers see me cresting over a hill, many pieces of my body missing as if bites were taken out of it. Still moving forward, and whenever I'm about to stumble, one of the Venus flytraps takes a bite out of my body, and I continue to keep walking. And as I make it to their camp, I just fall on my knees. No arms left to hold the message, just a letter in my mouth. And as I fall to my knees, the message falls from my mouth, and the flytraps just devour what's left of me. And all that's left on the message is, "May our gravestones bear the title of your final chapter."
And as a letter that will never be opened, as I imagine it just gets burnt with whatever is left of your body's not usable raw material, so it just gets thrown on like a.
When I left you to die,
You just left it in the cave.
said you gave me a knife.
It had my piece of Leviathan bone from my
I
dive.
used the bone to plant it in a tree, and I marched my dying body over to Imperials to deliver my final fuck you message.
So, decades after this story, some random woodsman is hunting game in some woods and comes across yellowed letter stuck into a tree, a piece of Leviathan bone. Looks around, thinking this could be some kind of trick or trap, but eventually opens up the kind of creaking paper and just reads, "Mom, Dad, I know I shamed us when I couldn't dive that deep. But now, I'm part of something important. Once we can report what happened, I'll finally have made you proud. Maybe when I get back home, I can use the family name again."
If you're reading this, war is coming, and it's time to fight for us. I only hope that we've done enough so you can be prepared. Whatever life I might have had is irrelevant now. No one chooses their circumstances like this, but if others can have the future I've lost, it will all be okay. Don't let them take the future from you. An undying life is no life at all. Mouse.
Frankly, Bree, everything you have set up is literally just with what we have right now, exceedingly usable for campaign 2.
Yeah, we're gonna.
And
have fun.
Zad's doing a smile because Zad read the book, Cosmic Century Nights.
Yeah, that thing.
I mean, I read bits of it.
I haven't
yeah.
had a chance.
Oh, did
Yeah.
we decide on what we're using for that? I didn't know.
Definitely after this, I'm leaning even harder into Cosmic Century Nights, but we can talk about that later. We should share brinks.
Yeah.
So the one Zad gave me is Zad at some point taught me feeding myself to my plants to make myself stronger.
So that's how you got out.
Gross.
Yeah.
All right. Fascinating.
That's delightful.
So I think it was just a lot of like self-cannibalization to get out of there.
Mhm.
And I was like, I'm not making it. I'm gonna use the last bit of this to just tell him, go fuck yourself. And you know what? On my messages include a highly detailed charcoal drawing of my dick and balls.
Dick and balls. Balls
These
too?
Very small draw.
Damn.
To
Zad,
scale.
what you got for a brink?
Somebody had seen me let a comrade die to save my superior and earn their favor.
Not somebody. They.
They did.
They.
Yes.
What was they's brink?
They were never human.
They were never human.
Okay.
Tight.
Mhm.
Never human.
Tight.
So the brink that I was given was Lex's character had seen me steal from others and frame someone else. My headcanon for Bex's life was actually that they didn't even get that piece of Leviathan bone. Somebody had like drowned during the trial and they got fucking stole it off their body.
Nice.
And you carry it around with you as a reminder.
And they still got kicked out of their home and family because it was an embarrassing piece of the Leviathan.
Hmm.
Not only is it from the back, it's a tiny little like sliver of bone. This is not usable as a weapon.
It's a little
Um,
pin bone.
Shame.
Rob handed me the gift. I had come into this knowing that I was going to play a dirty bite hider. And Rob handed me the gift of, I have seen you conceal a wound from a dead steel blade.
Nailed it.
Yep.
Got him.
That's
So were you bit
hilarious.
and stabbed?
Well, no, I changed it to I had been stabbed by a dead steel blade. And so the reason he decided to hang back was he realized the thrall was starting to take over. And then when the thrall takes over, they also know where you are. So he's like, oh, I can't go with them anymore. Or they're just going to have like bing, 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 like a radar. So he just hung back to perish quietly.
Well, if I'd known that, I might have stayed behind just so I could fight them. Because my brink from Ben is, I saw you almost succumb to the Bronze Hollow curse. I was like, hey, yeah, I'm using my blade again. I'm feeling angry. I kind of want to start a war. And I choose them. I was just going to fight him.
And those messages do eventually make it home. We'll see if Zalo ever learns about the threat, the thing that was awoken by the battling at Dragstaff Gulch, or if they hear about the massacre in time. But the last thing we see as the darkness fades and you all start to fall one by one is we see a figure standing in the distance. Familiar figure. We haven't seen her this far from Zalo, but she's watching. She's just says, sorry, I couldn't let you wake it. And that's it.
Is
Yeah,
this
that's
Episode
not-
is
the
done.
original mysterious woman?
Yes.
Thank you for listening to Game Movement, a collaborative storytelling collective building a world one game at a time. This is the end of Season 1, and to set up for Season 2 today, you listen to us playing 10 Candles by Stephen Dewey of Calvary Games. If you like what we're doing, give us a review on your favorite podcasting app, and you can support us over at Patreon at patreon.com/GameMoven. You can also support the network we're a part of, because we are a proud part of the One Shot Podcast Network. See how you can support us and all the other wonderful shows that are part of the One Shot Network over at patreon.com/OneShot. We will be returning in the spring with Campaign 2, and it is going to be a wild time. In the meantime, take care, be good to each other, and keep an eye out. We are not done with this world yet.